life, if you want to enjoy certain successes, like successes with women, success with getting a woman back, successes with jobs, successes with whatever you want to enjoy success with, bro, you can't be too available. And see, what a lot of guys, y'all struggle with is the fact that you are too available. And all that tells people, all that tells anybody who in the lead of a situation is you too desperate, bro. You desperate. You desperate for an outcome. You desperate for things to go the way that you want them to go. You desperate for that woman to come back. You desperate. And see, what happens is you start to show that through your body language. You start to show that through the way you respond. You start to show that in your speech patterns. You start to show that in every which way. And so people feed off that. You got people who take advantage of the fact that you desperate. You got people who take advantage of the fact that you too available. You got people who treat you worse because you like that. And the reality is they see that you ain't moving towards nothing, bro. People who too available, that mean you ain't got nothing to fill your time with. When in reality, you should be filling your time with working on your passion, your fashion, bro. Working on that thing that drives you. You should be filling your time with the grind, bro. Because when you filling your time with the grind, you really don't got no time to be desperate for anything. You really don't got no time to think about that woman who ain't came back yet. You really ain't got no time to over pursue her and hit her up too much and over text. And you really don't want to talk about a relationship that's either going to fail or she going to come back and it's going to succeed because you're too busy trying to reach a goal. You're too busy pushing every single day towards something, bro. You know you could change your whole life in a year. Like literally your whole life, bro. You could change your whole life in a year. You could go from somebody without a driver's license, and this is just an example. You go from somebody without a driver's license, without their own place, without your, and this for the younger guys, without any of that stuff, to somebody with all of that stuff, with a good job, you know, with options, and being looked at as more of a leader than you ever been. You can go through all of that in a year if you just commit to the grind, bro. For real, for real. For the guys who in the intermediate level, older guys, you can go from everything you ever seen yourself as, right? Or everything you been to everything you ever seen yourself as, bro. You could do that in a year. That woman who you want to come back, she might not even be on your radar anymore by the time she do come back. Because you could go from having zero options, one option, to having multiple options, bro. To having women who you like, man, I would have dreamed of being with these kind of women, bro. It happened to me, so I know it's possible. It happened to guys that I know, so I know it's possible. Bro, when I was younger, I wasn't no good with women. I ain't had no girls. Now I'm turning down women that I think back and I would have did anything to be with these kind of girls, bro. But now I'm looking at them and like, they not even worth my time a day. But that's because I'm busy. That's because my time equals money. That's because I'm trying to become something more than I have ever been in this life. I have a goal, and it is nothing that is going to stop me from reaching that goal no matter what. And that's the place you have to get to as a man, because when you get to that place, you don't come across as desperate, bro. When you get to that place, you don't over pursue. When you get to that place, you not needy, because in your mind, if it ain't that thing, if you're not grinding, if you're not working towards what you want, then a lot of your time you feel like it's wasted time. Unless you spending that time with somebody you care about, unless you spending that time with somebody who worth the time. And if they worth the time, then the minute that they not acting like they worth the time, then you're going to be like, all right, this ain't worth it no more. Let me get back to what I was doing. You have to become obsessed with your outcome. You have to become obsessed with your outcome. I'm going to say that again. Not the outcome that you think should happen. Oh, she should just come back to me and we're going to live happily ever after. That's the outcome you imagining, bro. Nah, your outcome has to have a singular goal. What's your outcome, bro? Oh, well, I want to start making six figures. I want to drive a nice car, bro. I want a cold woman to be with me. I want a family and all of that. And guess what? You start working towards that outcome, not with a specific person. You start working towards that outcome, and everything else is going to fall into place. You're going to see these synchronicities happening, bro. You're going to get that car. You're going to see yourself land that job. You're going to get that apartment. Some woman gonna come in with the same goals and values that you got, and guess what? You gonna have the skills to pick her up because you're gonna feel like you have the confidence because you put the work in to be the kind of guy that you gotta be. You're gonna be in a leadership position. You're gonna have more positional power in a relationship where you should be, and you're not gonna be acting needy about it. You're not gonna be over pursuing. And guess what? That woman who didn't come back, you ain't even gonna feel like she worth having you anymore. So you got to get to that space, bro, because at the end of the day, if you make yourself too available, if you make yourself too easy, people don't value you. People don't value things that come too easy. And guess what? Nothing worth having is easy, bro. Think about that. Nothing worth having is easy. Because if it was, you wouldn't want it, or you wouldn't have any value towards it. The only reason you really want that woman back, the only reason you really over here and you clamoring and you tripping out about her and when she gonna hit you up and how you over pursued and all of that good stuff, the only reason you doing that is because she's scarce right now. And scarcity creates value. So you hyping up in your head, you giving her more value than she probably should have realistically, right? And you telling yourself, oh, this was the woman of my dreams. But you get her back and she gonna have the same issues that she had in the first place that led y'all to where y'all are in the first place. Because make no mistake, even if she dumped you, you stopped doing some stuff because you got bored or you got tired of her nagging or there was some negatives, and those negatives still exist, bro. You just hyping her up in your head. And the only way to turn that table, the only way to flip that coin, bro, and to have it be on your side is if you bug up and become the best version of yourself. If you grind every single day with your goal in mind, if you grind every day and tell yourself that there is nothing that is going to stop you from becoming the man that you want to be, nothing, no amount of negative that somebody could tell you that's going to make you stop doing what you do, bro. You believe in you, and that's all that matters. She don't believe in you, even if your family don't believe it don't matter who don't believe in you. You believe in you. You got to get there, bro. So you got to tell yourself that that's what you going to do, and then you got to go do it, my boy. So stop being so available. Put your head down. Get to the grind, bro. A year can change your life. For real, for real. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Caden Rake, man. I'm up out of here.